Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to another session of Qur'anic Arabic Recitation with Tajweed Rules. In this session, we will study these three words of Al-Qaeda Nuraniya, page number 12. This slide is just a reminder for transliteration purposes. So we are revisiting some of the principles that we have studied before. So the first one is we need to know the knowledge, we need to have the knowledge of articulation points for each letter. The second one is we need to know the characteristics of each letter, a sifat of each letter. We have studied only a few of them so far, but we will study the rest in advanced level. The third one is the knowledge of rules attached to individual letter because of its position in a word or words. The fourth one is exercising the tongue and a lot of repetition. So if we are given, for example, we are given a word and we have to apply these steps to make our reading or recitation easy. So the first one is recognizing individual letter. So if we go to here, so individual, the first one is alif, second one is hamza, third one is ba, and next one is dal. And the final one is alif. So we recognized individual letters, step 1. In step 2, we recognize the harakat that are used. So the harakat would be, or the signs would be here. That's fatha, fatha, fathatain. So we recognize the harakat. And the next one is we have to recognize if the letters, which letters are silent and which aren't. Let's change the color. Okay, blue. Let's see. So if you see here, alif, this is silent, and this one is not. Ba is not silent, dal is not silent, and alif is silent. So alif is silent, hamza is not silent, ba is not silent, dal is not silent, and alif is silent. So we recognize those ones. And the next one is we apply the rules that attach to individual letter. We will study that in advanced level. Apply the correct sifat. So we have studied only a few of them. One of them would be if the letter is heavy or light. So we apply those rules, and the rest we will study in advanced level. The next one is pronouncing each letter from its correct makhraj, articulation point. And the other one we can add is we count how many syllables are there. For example, here is a, 1, ba, 2, then. So there are 3 syllables in this word. So if we manage to implement these steps correctly, then our reading and recitation will be very easy. These are not fixed rules you can add or subtract to it. These are just general guidelines for recitation or reading the Arabic. So the first word we have is bakhila, and it has 3 syllables. The first syllable is ba fatha ba. So ba is not silent, and then we have fatha. Ba fatha ba, ba fatha ba. The second syllable is kha kasra khi. So the kha is not silent, and we have kasra. Kha kasra khi, kha kasra khi. So we have to combine the first 2 syllables, and we have bakhi, 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 bakhi. The third syllable we have is lam fatha la. So lam is not silent, and we have fatha. Lam fatha la, lam fatha la. So now we combine the 3 syllables, and we have bakhila, 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 bakhila. So the next word we have bararatin, and it has 4 syllables. So the first syllable is ba fatha ba, and ba is not silent here. Ba fatha ba, ba fatha ba. The second syllable is ra fatha ra. Ra is not silent. Ra fatha ra, ra fatha ra. Now combining the 2 syllables, we have bara, 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 bara. The third syllable is ra fatha ra again. Ra, fatha, ra. Ra, fatha, ra. Now combining the three syllables, we have barara, 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 barara. The fourth syllable we have ta kasratain tin. Ta is not silent and we have the haraka is kasratain. Ta kasratain tin. Ta kasratain tin. So now we're combining all four syllables and then we have a word of bararatin, 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 bararatin. So the next word we have is ja'ala and it has three syllables. The first syllable is a jim fatha ja, and jim is not silent and we have fatha. Jim fatha ja, jim fatha ja. The second syllable is ayn fatha. The ayn is not silent and we have fatha. Ayn fatha, ayn fatha. Now we're combining the two syllables. We have ja'a, 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 ja'a. The third syllable we have is lam fatha la. So lam is not silent and we have fatha. Lam fatha la, lam fatha la. And now we're combining the three syllables. We have ja'ala, 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 ja'ala. So the next three slides would be sounds only without spellings. Bakhila, 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 bakhila. Bararatin, 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 bararatin. Ja'ala, 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 ja'ala. So this is the end of this session. In next session we will practice those three words 10 times to give you in a practice, inshallah. We will see you in next session. Until then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.